Never-Ending Narratives presents The Sorcerer's Sword, written by hero protagonist. The divine bleed.
He whispers.
It wasn't pushing through, it was...
The spread, the hex crawlers, the thinning, all of it. Involuntary. The drowning reflex of something that's been dying for centuries. I look at Harlan's unconscious body over Edwin's shoulder. It kept him alive. Took what it could reach to survive. 3 options. We destroy the altar. The god dies permanently. Or we seal the door. It suffocates slower, buys time. Or I can touch it, make a sacrifice, give it what it needs, essence offered freely. I think it will restore the god, and I think I'll be okay. I look between them. I don't think it wants to hurt us. Sarah speaks first.
You think you'll be okay. You think the god doesn't want to hurt us. A god that's been draining farmhands for 6 weeks and put a man in a coma on a stone altar?
She points at Harlan.
That man has black veins under his skin, Kenji. Whatever it wants, what it does is consume people.
She steps closer. Her voice drops.
What exactly happens when you touch it and you're wrong?
Her eyes are hard. Scared. Sarah doesn't do scared.
I need more than I think I'll be okay.
Edwin speaks, quieter.
My condition was to understand the source. If this is a divine entity in its death cycle, destroying the altar isn't justice, it's execution.
He meets my eyes.
But Sarah isn't wrong. If you do this, if you touch it and offer freely, what guarantee do we have that it takes only what's offered?
I close my eyes. Reach for the ember. Talk to me, I think. Hot if we can save it and I survive. Cold if I should destroy the altar. Warm if we shut it in and walk away. The ember listens, weighs. A flash of searing heat, there and gone in half a heartbeat. A pulse of cold so deep it locks my jaw. Then warmth, steady, sustained, filling my chest. And with the warmth, a vision. 2 forces, one gold, one black, orbiting, circling each other the way day circles night. The gold pours into the black, and the black pours into the gold, and where they meet, there's a hum. The sound of a cycle working correctly. The warmth stays, the others fade. Purpose. The ember wasn't sent here to destroy entropy. It wasn't sent here to observe. It was sent here to restore a cycle. Creation feeding entropy, entropy making space for creation. The river and the ocean. And underneath, a certainty that isn't mine. It belongs to the ember. You will survive this. This is what you are for. My eyes open. The golden light from my sword is brighter. The ember is eager. For the first time since I've known it, the thing inside me isn't just willing or ready. It's eager. I look over at Edwin, smile. Make sure Harlan gets home to his wife. Then I turn to Sarah. She's already moving. She can read the intention on my face. I stare her in the eyes. So you do worry about me. Her fingers close on air. Guess I'm more than just cute. I stick my tongue out at her and dive.
Kenji!
My hand hits the altar. The world ends. Not dies, not breaks, ends. The way a sentence ends, the way a breath ends. I feel the God's nature pour into me through my palm, and it is every final moment that ever existed. The last heartbeat, the last ember, the last star going dark in an empty sky. My body tries to die. Every cell receives the message it is time to stop, and for one horrifying instant, I feel myself beginning to unravel. Threads of who I am pulling loose at the edges like fabric, caught in a machine. The ember detonates. It meets the entropy at the point of contact and refuses. Gold light erupts from my hand, not the gentle radiance of the sword, something deeper, something primal. The light of the first thing that ever existed pushing back against the last thing that will ever exist. The collision is visible. Gold and black meeting at my palm in a border that screams with energy. The chamber shakes. Dust falls from the vaulted ceiling. The symbols on the walls blaze, every single one, all at once, lit from within by something that remembers what they meant.
It hurts.
The presence is receiving.
Don't stop.
I wasn't planning to. The ember opens. The vast, patient, limitless thing I felt in the clearing last night. It rises through me like a tide and pours through my palm into the altar, and the altar drinks, and drinks, and drinks. My vision whites out. My knees hit stone. I can't feel my hand anymore. It's just a point of light connected to a point of dark. Something essential is leaving me, given, and the giving costs more than I expected. Somewhere behind me, Sarah is screaming my name. Edwin is praying, the real kind, the kind that sounds like a man bargaining with the universe. The drain continues. I feel myself dimming, the edges of who I am growing soft, thin. And then, between one heartbeat and the next, the border stabilizes. The screaming energy goes quiet. The gold and the black stop fighting and start flowing. I feel it happen. The moment the river finds the ocean and realizes they were always the same water. The creation pours into the entropy, and the entropy makes space for the creation, and where they meet, there is a hum. The sound of a cycle working correctly for the first time in centuries. The black veins in the walls stop pulsing. They settle, like a heartbeat finding its rhythm. The thick darkness thins, but no longer hungry. It becomes what darkness is supposed to be, just the absence of light. Nothing more.
Oh, I remember this. I remember what this felt like.
The symbols glow steadily, gold and black intertwined. The murals are fully visible for the first time in centuries. The worshippers with raised hands, the circle with radiating lines, and beneath them, painted so faintly it was invisible before, a second symbol, a circle with lines radiating inward. Creation, the companion piece. They were always meant to be together.
The cycle. You restored the cycle.
The drain stops. My hand comes free. I fall backward, hit stone. The ceiling swims above me, vaulted stone and ancient symbols, and golden light from a sword, lying on the ground, still blazing like a small sun. Everything hurts. My hand is numb. My arms are shaking. My vision pulses dark at the edges. The ember is still there, exhausted, like a muscle after lifting something at the very limit of what it can bear. Sarah is on her knees beside me, her hands on my shoulders. Her face is... I've never seen that expression. Fury and relief and something else braided so tight she can't separate them.
You idiot, she says. Her voice cracks on the word. You absolute... You stupid.
She can't finish. Her hands are shaking. Edwin is staring at the chamber, at the symbols glowing in steady paired light. Gold and black, creation and entropy. Tears running down his face. Harlan still unconscious over his shoulder. The black veins on Harlan's skin fading, like ink dissolving in clean water.
Little fire.
Quieter now, smaller, contained. A fire given a hearth after burning wild for centuries.
What you gave me will sustain me. The cycle still needs tending, a willing source periodically to keep the balance. But the gasping has stopped. The bleeding will slow. Your farmhands will recover.
A pause.
The creatures were born from my desperation. They will not stop immediately. They are already alive, already directed. But the intelligence driving them will fade. Without my desperate need pushing through the boundary, they become animals. Dangerous but no longer coordinated, no longer expanding.
Another pause. Longer.
You asked who you are. I still cannot tell you. But I can tell you this. Whatever scent you chose well, you touched a dying god and gave freely and did not break. Most would have broken.
The presence withdraws. Resting, breathing, really breathing, for the first time in centuries, in a rhythm that doesn't sound like drowning. The passage back up is a blur, golden light bouncing off organic stone walls. Edwin ahead with Harlan over his shoulder. Sarah half carrying me, her shoulder under my arm, her grip iron steady. I refuse to drop the sword. The stone door, the chisels holding. We squeeze through, one at a time. The cellar, Harlan's shelves, his tools, the stairs. Daylight. The gray afternoon sky hits my eyes like a fist. I'm on my knees in the dead grass beside the cellar doors, sword blazing gold, blinking against the world that seems too bright. Sarah says my name. I look where she's pointing. The dead grass nearest the cellar doors, the brittle gray blades. There's green at the roots, faint, barely visible, but there. The first green thing on the burning farm, pushing up through 6 weeks of gray death like it just remembered how. The cycle, already working. Ren nearly falls out of a tree when we emerge. He sees Edwin carrying a body, sees Sarah half dragging me, sees the blazing sword, sees the blood on my hand.
Is he?
Alive.
Edwin says, sets Harlan down on the bedroll Ren laid out.
Unconscious, stable. The veins are fading.
I let the radiant edge go. The golden light dies and the long sword is just a long sword, and the clearing feels suddenly very dark. My legs give out. I sit down hard on the fallen log. Food, now, please. Ren moves faster than I've ever seen him move. Rations appear. I eat without tasting, without pausing, without dignity. Edwin works on me. Poultice on the hand that touched the altar. The skin is angry red, stressed. Binding wraps, willow bark tincture. The healing spreads through me faster than he expects.
Rest.
Edwin said.
Full rest. Your body just channels something I don't have a name for.
Sarah sets up a perimeter. She hasn't spoken since we came out. She's moving with the precise, aggressive efficiency of someone processing something enormous by doing the things she knows how to do. Checking sight lines, making sure nothing with claws gets close. She drives her sword into the earth at the tree line and sits against the trunk facing the Brennick farm.
I'll take first watch.
She says, to no one.
All night if I have to.
Then, quieter, without looking at me.
Don't ever do that again.
A pause.
Idiot.
Rin has the camp together in 20 minutes. Bedrolls, a small fire, concealed behind the fallen tree, smoke dispersed through the canopy. Harlan is stable, breathing steady, the black veins almost invisible now. Edwin checks him every 15 minutes. I lie on my back and look at the sky through the trees. The ember is there, quiet, exhausted, but warm. The settled warmth of something that did what it was meant to do. Good, I think. Stay lit. The ember answers, faint, barely a whisper, but warm. Tomorrow I'm carrying a man home to his wife. The hex crawlers are still out there, uncoordinated now, but alive and dangerous. The delve is still a day and a half northeast. The cycle needs tending. And somewhere in this world, something sent me here on purpose. Dropped the weapon of creation into the path of a dying god. And I still don't know who I am or why. But I know what I'm for. I close my eyes, Pip's face behind my eyelids for a moment. Then Sarah's, the expression I've never seen before, the one she couldn't separate into its parts. Then the vision, gold and black orbiting each other, day and night, the cycle turning. The ember burns steady in the dark. The last thing I hear before sleep takes me is the sound of Sarah sharpening her sword at the edge of the firelight, and the slow, peaceful breathing of a god that isn't drowning anymore. Ding, level 3, end of day 3. The ember didn't grow louder overnight. It grew deeper, like a well that found a new aquifer underneath the one it already had. Kenji. Human, blade channeler, sorcerer, swordsman. Level 3, outlander. HP 21, a C 12. Initiative +1. Spell attack +5. Spell save DC 13. Strength 15/+2. Dexterity 13/+1. Constitution 13/+1. Intelligence 9/-1. Wisdom 11/+0. Charisma 17/+3. Cantrips. Arcane Edge. Silver white weapon infusion. Adds force damage to every hit. Reflexive activation. Also works on sharp thrown projectiles. Blade Ward. Purple reactive shield. Have 1 physical hit, 3 uses per rest. Level 1 spells. Thunderous Strike. On hit, expend a spell slot. Target saves or gets knocked prone and takes thunder damage. Charisma Surge. Expend a spell slot. Add charisma bonus to any one roll. Must be declared before rolling. Charm Person. 1 humanoid regards me as a friend for up to 1 hour. Arcane Stride. Enhanced via Speedster perk. 12-hour duration, costs 1 spell slot. Movement doubled while sprinting. No opportunity attacks while active. Extra action per round while active. Cannot use Arcane Edge on weapons simultaneously. Radiant Edge. New. Golden Radiant Weapon. Scales with slot level. Level 1 slot gives 1 hour and AD4. Level 2 gives 2 hours and AD6. Pushes back supernatural darkness in a 30-foot radius. Full radiant damage against entropy, shadow, and undead. Halved against normal enemies. Disadvantage aura against radiant weak enemies only. Cannot stack with Arcane Edge or Arcane Stride. Level 2 spells. Vampiric Daggers. Summons 5 shadow daggers. Throw 2 per action. Quarter of damage dealt returned as healing. Doubled by fast metabolism. Perk. Speedster. Effect 1. Arcane Stride enhanced. 12 hours. No opportunity attacks. Extra action per round. Effect 2. Fast metabolism. All healing doubled. Hunger debuff triggers at 4 hours. Abilities. Arcane Momentum. Kill an enemy with Arcane Edge active, and I get 1 free bonus attack immediately after. Sarah's Cage. New. Defensive stance. As an action, +2 AC until start of next turn. Cannot attack. Can be used once per combat as a reaction when an enemy enters melee range. +2 AC against that attack only. Inventory. Longsword, merchant steel, well balanced. Hand axe, melee or thrown. Leather armor, Aldrich's Sons, current working condition. Ren spear lockpick set, hook pick, rake, tension wrench. Sharp flintstones, 7 remaining. Fibrous tinder root. Sarah's map, hexcrawler patrol locations, and the delve marked. Marin's map, detailed, trade road, Brenning farm, the delve marked condemned. Empty ironwood sap vial. Litrpg anchor ring, wrapped in cloth, do not touch. Evidence of siphoning mechanism. Creature claws, 2, hexcrawler. Iridescent fluid sac, hexcrawler, faintly warm. Gold, 10. End of Chapter 3.
This has been a Never-Ending Narratives production, The Sorcerer's Sword, written by hero protagonist. Thank you for listening. New chapters arrive weekly. Stay tuned.
Thank you.